So your growth outgrew a lot, and you always stayed to the side. And I saw when Fat Boy went to jail, you made sure that you kept putting it out. But a lot of individuals want to rush and be out fast. And it's like song after song. The song is like, here's, hold on, we're going to give them this. We're going to give them this. We're going to give them this. But nobody saw that the world was accepted. They thinking, look, local don't like us. You know that. You know that. They don't really like us a little bit. Yeah, they do, but they don't because they do. It's like
support by watching and listening, and you see what I'm saying? He just did. They won't never say it out loud.
Yeah, it's like a quiet thing, like, damn, LIKMOSS. And
like it's a bad thing to support something serious, but okay.
Yeah, and my thing is, to me, and Fat Boy will always is another thing, Maul's friends always talking about Maul. My joints with you and him, I feel like each one of them, you actually murdered. There was a couple that Fat Boy stepped on, don't get me wrong. But at the same token, I'm talking lyrical. I'm looking for more of an understanding in the song opposed to Fat Boy punchline you to death and me punching the hell out you though. Yeah. The punchlines were like, ooh, that was raw. Yeah. But then it'd be like, you just come across lyrically and it'd be like, he said it recently on OVH Brooklyn joint. He said, damn, Moss lyrically, but I'm a monster with this. How I do it, like I can make it, I can sound, and that's cute and everything. But if Fat Boy's watching this, because in the can, people can watch things in the can. If Fat Boy watching this, I gotta tell you, man, I love you to death, but Moss always got you lyrically to me. Punchlines, you stepped on shit,
As an artist, though, I think he was like light years there.
Yeah, best believe it, but I can't see my honor wouldn't be taken. But I'm running with you every day. I wouldn't go to sleep good at night if it's like, damn, I'm gonna go ahead and choose Fat Boy because Fat Boy just was dropping shit and he's been a great artist. He's been a great artist. And it's like, I know he got his shine, so I gotta get my man his shine too. I'm not a guy that, everybody under Fat Boy, they nils up, grills having, Fat Boy is like, damn, Fat Boy the shit. But I'm saying like, y'all gotta listen to Moss. And I remember when we was at Shy Glizzy listening party. We for A-Town was there, and I'm telling Fat Boy the whole time, I hear all this shit that Shy Glizzy talking, but you gotta hear your brother. And he said, no. He said, hey, she's right. There's a hand on him with it, you know what I mean? But he whispered, he can't get with me though. So my thing is that
from competitive.
Yeah, from the honorable competitive thing that I like because it's always good to see, especially blood brothers, man. Be competitive. And Ab always made sure that he gave an honorable lane to Moss that individuals that's in his position wouldn't give the Moss because they're afraid, because lyrically, a lot of people can't step in as well. Now, battle rapping, I always said I know you can battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Easily, right?
Easily.
What do you think about the battle rap scene right now? Like, you see the guys, they on it, they doing their thing, but it's like, it's getting gimmickish.
To be totally honest, I think that the WWE stuff is important.
Right.
Right. It's important for any, it's promotion.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's promotion for a business. So all the extra stuff is taken away from the business aspect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all just messing up the money, man. Y'all don't really dislike each other. Y'all don't know each other. Get the money, of course. I mean, do the WWE thing. At the end of the day, both of y'all getting paid. What y'all mad about? Y'all can't be that mad. Take the check, go home to your families, and enjoy the money, man. All the extra tough, and it's like, come on, man. It's too late in the game. It's 2026. Y'all still trying to be gangsters, man. Just rap. That's it.
Just rap. And
rap.
You know what's crazy is because Good Book. Now, when Good Book came, it was like, you see how Rocky's dressed right now tonight? That's how Good Book laid out to me. Good Book was laid out, tuxedo, nice, honorable, tizar. They had everything was like perfectly cut fit. You had the best producers on there. You had the best individuals that I've seen in the game to support. I mean, we even went to dancing classes. You know what I mean? Like, that blew my mind. Remember when we went up to the brother joint, we was stepping and knowing when the joint, it's like, damn, we're really doing this.
Shout out Crew 7.
Shout out to Crew 7, man. They had the honorable ones putting in a 1-2 step and trying to figure it out. And it was like, I'm feeling it. Mars like this on the joint. Well, now, like, you know. But he 1-2 then we showed up with tuxedos to the listening party.
Yeah, we went tux on.
We went tux on a listening party, and it was like
Had an honorable time.
we had an honorable time. The last listening party, that was the good book, right? That was the good book in New York.
Mm-hmm. No.
What was that?
Did we do the good book in New York?
That was what was that? Rock? Come on, run no rock on this
That
up.
Kingpin season.
Kingpin?
No, he's talking about Kingpin. That was a listen party in New York.
Definition of sturdy.
Definition of sturdy.
Definition of sturdy. Now the definition of sturdy though, that took me somewhere else.
I forgot about that definition.
You know why? The definition of sturdy was making us. We didn't even know, like even in my age group, like that was becoming more of a guy that led to something positive. You was coming to a guy that was more understanding when it came to positivity. It's like you're crashing, you're going too far. Where are you at? Not now, on the phone is you're tripping. We're in the middle of COVID. It's like you're in the middle of George Floyd situation acting up. And I didn't really clearly see it, but a lot of things changed with the definition of sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
So people from the streets would think the definition of sturdy was more of a negative thing.
Probably.
They throwing lines for a response, but they ain't worried. Talk all they want if they tip by doing dirty, right?
So people don't understand. You see how you said, if they talk on you, what? If you see what I'm saying? Like, you really, in my music, if you really listen, there's nothing gangster really about it.
There's nothing gangster about it.
But it's really like, if you cross this line, though, because I'm going to protect myself.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's all I'm really saying.
Never been the type to respond to God's lines.
Never been the type to respond to a nigga vibe.
So the law be on my line if a nigga died. Screamed out his beef with Leaf and a nigga hide.
Really trying to string us
Together and vengeance ties, huh?
Ties. Well, I fall for it.
I fall back. It's all
church.
they lying. They pitching all in their checks.
All rest.
All real ass. And that's where I got a clarity at. You see? Because it was like, I'm going ballistic. I'm snatching every real ass honor that there could be. I'm going to rocks looking for them.
Yeah.
Then I'm noticing these guys are all no good. It gave me a humble understanding that this can't be the goal. This can't be the goal. I'm saving these guys. They coming home. Some of these supposedly solid guys coming home from the penitentiary. How they doing? They not even saying thank you. I just snatched every real at for them. And I turned around, they in the car with the reels at. It broke my heart. Here it is, I stood up for you, snatched the reels that's honor, and I find out, that makes me want to cry to a point. Like, I wanted to shed tears because of how far in the cement we was trying to mold and get a youth to understanding, like, look, stay out the streets, these guys no good. They come home from the penitentiary, they don't even say thank you to King Earner, but then you find out they're getting their bills paid by a Rose Act.
Not only do they I say thank you, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole time they never had the balls to do what she was doing. And that was my problem.
Yeah.
My problem always been like, these people not even want to say anything.
Nothing.
To these friends when they go home.
They're going to be quiet.
They're not going to say anything.
Here it is, I'm on the subway, I'm on a bus, I'm taking every transportation to see these mutts. And then when I see them, it's like, hey. Like when we was at Tubman Farmer fight, and the guy walked up. I knew that was one of them. Or that Mills up from Jersey when we was out there, you said, that's one of them. That Mills up there, that's one of them. So it gave me a clarity that the positivity that I was trying to give that nobody really understood, we had to give them something that was better. We start cleaning up. I start cleaning up, getting an understanding of that drug abuse don't give you an understanding of hip-hop or any type of entertainment. Because if you think about it, back in the day, a lot of entertainment like Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, and all them guys was groovy as a 10-cent movie.
Correct.
When you leave that stuff alone, you get a clear vision of what you could do. And it opened up a lane for us. Before you know it, I'm about to fight Paparazzi Paul. We check out on him, right? When we check out on him, everybody's trying to figure out how this guy never had a fight yet in the ring, but he's getting this major coin. The same, I don't know what these guys is paying these guys now, but we was eating, we had real professional fighters, trainers. We had Mighty Robinson training. I couldn't even buy no weed in the city, man. I go to every weed spot in the city, and they said, "No, Ernie, you got a fight coming up." I'll be riding on the street, people peeping at me. Yeah, you training. Everybody training. We had a good time. And when it opened up, we got a clarity that, you know, what we supposed to be doing. And then we had the definition of sturdy. We're driving there, and when we drive there, Rizak, he wants to run through every light or whatever else. I mean, the way he was going, I think he was going through red lights, green lights, orange lights. I don't know what's going on here.
Knock it off, would you?
All I know is I hear
that ain't how it started.
He said, I would tell you when it started. We're watching Kingpin. Moss say, and my homie with the glasses more than this nerd. That was one of our best songs, Kingpin.
Nah.
Which one was that?
That was the definition of sturdy.
It was on that album, but that was
when that song though.
Oh, it was
it had to be. I think. No, it ain't that. It was the bouncing y'all. I forget the name.
20 lights.
Long night.
Long night.
20 stops, 20 lights. Whatever you want to call it. I couldn't see nothing. All I know is that we're running. You hear me? Mm-hmm. And we're cuffed and stuff. That was like the start of me really getting together because Rock, Honor, and the Full Tech, he said, I got this. He took it 5 with a 3. To take over a whole case at that time was beyond honorable. It was pure honor because it was like, I was done. It would have given me $1 million, you hear me? Because of the indictment. But I understood that there was a lot of transformation was going on. It was transitioning. So it was like the first mixtape, we was transitioning to a lot of different things. And when we went over Jersey and you started recording, I mean, I'm pretty sure right now, you know, the people don't know. I know. You got about 20 mixtapes. You got, it's no way you don't have at least, there's no way. You got a lot of mixtapes right now. And the people, they always hit me, yo, what's up with Moss? What he doing? What he doing? What he doing? I said, all you gotta do is go to his page. He's got a lot of things going on because he's really putting OBH in a position that a lot of people rush things in. You know, people will put out music and rush, but you got Idiot Jerk, OBH Birdo, Razor, who's been slamming. You hear me? These rappers, these artists, I'ma say, speak from a platform that gives not only LIKMOSS an understanding that he's a great, I would say manager in so many different ways too, because I was surprised how you was giving them a lot of artist development. How you wasn't rushing. You got OBH Bayot from Delaware, Dover. I'm talking about he's slanging. You could get
my favorite rapper, man.
Man, listen, OBH Bayot, I like him too because his honor and tech, his manners. When I see, because I'm older than everybody. So when I see the mannerism and I don't see everybody, you know, all weird and acting strange, it's like, damn, I like OBH Bayot because Bayot, the way he raps, it's like he can come from different angles and spit it, and it's like, damn. Idiot Jerk blew my mind. Hey, Idiot, I'm telling you, I've been grinding Idiot Jerk up 1,000,001 times, right? I love him to death. The reason why I grind him up because sometimes he'll step on the concrete kind of hard. Yo, back up a little bit, man. Just rap. Around my property, you know that, man. I want you to just rap. But sometimes he stands like a man so strong, it reminds me of the honor that we put in place in the honorable story. Mm-hmm. And he don't mean no harm, but he just letting people know, like, this is my principles. Where do you see OBH right now? From your perspective, not nobody else's perspective.
Pretty strong, man, but working. Our head games, man. We working. When we ready to bust out, we gonna bust out. We gonna bust out right though.
With humbleness.
No, undeniable music. We in the gym.
Oh, y'all definitely in the gym exercising now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, we in the gym.
Feel that flame.
That's a real flame too there. Yeah.
That's an honorable flame. It ain't no Trizab house. We ain't got no soda on it or nothing. Yeah.
That's a real flame too, fellas. That's not a hot plate. Well, maybe an advanced high, I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is that's a real flame. That's real fire there.
And when we get down to these mushrooms, man, it's just like
when it comes to these knives, though, I mean, real quick though.
Yeah.
One of these knives, like this is when you stabbing them until your arm gets tired.
yeah, I still that. Yeah, you're not curved. That's like you know that I got a grip. We ain't got to string him or nothing. We don't got to do none of the string. Like if we're gonna bring some pain, like they're gonna bleed.
Your hand, you gotta put the hand.
Well, I don't have to do none of that because the thumb there. The thumb and the wrist is so intact. I don't care what goes on. What I done in the can, I made sure that I worked my wrist out. So at the end of the day, if I bang something, it's like, it ain't flapping out my hand. But now we're still zabbing the honorable pans. We're still zabbing the honorable shrooms. These are the right mushrooms to take. And a lot of people are going to figure out in a couple seconds that this turns into pepper steak and rice. It's not going to turn into nothing else but pepper steak and rice. I couldn't turn it into a yak, but you know it's not a yak lo mein unless it's yak meat involved. Philadelphia, Baltimore, all these other cities, they're saying yak lo mein, but it's not yak meat. I order yak meat. I'm the first person that showed y'all what yak meat is. So what I'm going to do is always, and I know you know because I know you're an honorable cook too. You got some honorable cooking skills, right? Mm-hmm. But when it comes down to the pan, you want to make sure the pan reaches a certain degree. Once that honorable pan reaches a certain degree, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I put the honorable oil in here first, and it's always avocado oil. See, we always was virgin oil bowls, right? Yeah, but this right here, this ain't going to cause. Yeah, the coconut too. This not right here is not going to cause no dishonor. Avocado, just so y'all think I'm kill zapping. Now y'all be like, damn, $10, $20 for the avocado. I ain't doing no capping, man. I carry the honor correctly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that's called the honorable sizzle.